distracted. This window of opportunity isn't just our only chance, it's yours.
My only chance for what?
A life less ordinary.
So we just got the release of Zack Snyder's Army of Thieves on Netflix, and it's something. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brandon and this is Film Flare, where we discuss anything and everything that makes film and television great. So be sure to subscribe and let's talk about an interesting movie.
This is about becoming legends.
Now, on the off chance that you don't know, Army of Thieves is a prequel to Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead that was released earlier this year on Netflix. And while Snyder is still a producer and credited as part writer of this story, this time the directing reins were handed over to the man also starring in the film, Matthias Schweighöfer. This story focuses on his character Dieter's origin story, where at the start of the zombie outbreak in America, this German safecracker is recruited into a group of international thieves in order to rob a series of uncrackable vaults throughout Europe, with an epic story behind them as the rest of the world is distracted.
So you're saying in a span of 4 days, we execute a series of 3 international heists and we drive off into the setting sun?
That is exactly what I'm saying.
This story flips the script on the previous movie in terms of characters and plot. While I thought Army of the Dead focused more on the characters and let the heisting fall into the background, in this one, the heists are front and center with the smaller crew and minimal character work this time around. I'm really happy that we got a standalone story focused on Dieter, who I actually liked the most and thought was the most entertaining character of the original film. So I am glad that he is the focus of this one. And his character isn't changed one bit. He's just as awkwardly hilarious as hoped for, and he really keeps a smile on your face the whole movie.
So is it like in a movie film where each one of us has a different skill set and it's only working together that we can pull off that which needs the pulling off?
Yes, it's exactly like that.
Unfortunately, everyone else was just comically one-dimensional. From the getaway driver who wants to be liked by everyone, to the wannabe action hero, to the single-minded Interpol agents who want to catch these thieves at any cost. There's almost zero character development for any of these supporting characters, and the only one who even gets close to some kind of growth is Nathalie Emmanuel's character Gwendolyn. And she only gets just a little bit of backstory and then a small bit of development throughout the story. Now, I do understand that it may be hard to commit to characters you know aren't around when the main story comes about, but I do think that they could have gotten just a little bit more attention in this particular story. This was Dieter's journey all the way from dead-end bank teller to bank thief extraordinaire, and Matthias was literally the only thing holding this entire movie together. And outside of him, there really isn't much else to this story. But then again, the universe of the story and Zack Snyder films in general really aren't that character driven, with the movies often choosing to rely more on the spectacle of the film rather than the story being told. And that is something you just kind of get used to when you see Zack Snyder's name attached to a movie. It's not bad, but it does leave a little bit lacking. All of the heist scenes, which were the basis of this whole movie, just felt rushed and uneventful. There was never any real suspense or any kind of tension with them. And while there were a couple of cool action set pieces that reminded me of some of them from Army of the Dead, they did just feel kind of pointless and like they were just thrown into this movie as sort of obligatory set pieces, but never really adding much to the film. So I guess overall, this was little more than just a mediocre heist film. But I do think that it succeeded in the one thing it was supposed to be. And that's an interesting origin story for an honestly underrated character that still makes sense in the overall world that it's set in. Please also let me know what you thought of Army of Thieves, and would you like to see more movies like this? I do believe that there is an actual Netflix series already in production focusing on the start of the zombie apocalypse with all new characters in this universe. So that should be interesting whenever it comes out. But before you go and give that a watch, please do be sure to give this a like and subscribe for more reviews like this. We've got new content coming out every week. But until next time, have a great day and don't forget to watch a great movie. Bye.
This is about becoming legends. Any questions?
No.
Yes, many. Hundreds.